Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of Star Shadow Plays. Our host, Rob, aka Star Shadow. Cyber Knight's Flashpoint 1.8.61. And Teresa Brothers have been very busy bug fixing, especially after some of the big updates they've dropped and some of the stuff they got planned. So you can understand they've been hard at work here in early access to get things going as they roll towards full release. Awesome work so far, and we still haven't even seen some of it yet. Some of it in such as the tutorial for the hacking simulator. I don't know exactly what to call it, but we should be seeing that pretty soon. I think that's going to be in it's going to be in this Bad Wolf escapade. We should see it. So I gotta make sure I budget a little extra time for that one, because it's supposed to take like 10 minutes or something. So it will be a little bit longer, I think. Or maybe we go longer and then just do that and then stop. I don't know. We'll have to see. But we're back after a good job doing another escort mission. And that was a really interestingly set up one, having to cross a bridge and kind of go around. Couldn't do it in the amount of time that they allotted, or the optional objective, but we were able to do it safely. We got to show off a little hilarious slash slide, of course, which I love to do, one of my favorites. And hopefully you can see a little bit wide. It was a good mission though. We did a good job. Had some close calls there a little bit, but we were able to take care of things. So very happy about that. And so we have a few things here. We are working on stuff in our safe room here. We're building the counter intel pod right now. We also don't have anything here yet that we can do. We got blueprints, we can't use them yet. Files, but no file sets yet. That's what we're waiting for at this point. People are mostly ready to go, except we have one in the sim stream in the detox, being Synch. You can see her stress is up a bit, but once we get that down, should hopefully be okay. And then I believe, do we have someone at 70 hype? Yes. Pain at 70, so she's getting close to the break, which is a 80% rate. And Rook too. Rook is at 70. So, and this is of course our new recruit who has not gone on a mission with us yet. Soon we're gonna send her out there so that she can get some experience. But nothing else so far. All right. So let's take a look here then. We have 2 missions to go, but as you can see, we don't really have anything. Like, normally on our timeline we would have a mission somewhere on here, but right now we have a lot of stuff. We have some messages to take care of, and then we would worry about that. And we're still working on this. We need money. We're still quite a bit of ways away, especially since some of this money is going to be going towards our barracks, which we're going to be doing pretty soon. There's 90, you can see we're going to be dropping 90 on the barracks to get it going, because while we are at 8 out of 8, I think we're going to be finding another one right here. So let's find out. I need to talk to you, Star. I have a family problem. Gotta help me. What's suddenly so urgent, Synch? It's about my sister, Dot. That idiot signed up to die for Chemco's salvage company. Not on one of their salvage barges? Exactly that. Why didn't your sister just ask you for some money? We don't talk much. Signing up with Chemco, they don't just let you quit. Chemco is infamous for sweeping up the desperate below street level. You sign up, you work the barge, you die, and somebody in your family gets a little life insurance cash. I've got to take care of this, otherwise my sister is dead. Family ain't friends. You don't get to pick them, you know? But why is Dot suddenly signing up? I guess my father needs some medi-up. Always had bad lungs. So Dot signed up. You two really don't talk, do you? I know. Neither of them told me about it. But I need your help, Star. Okay, so Synch, these are Synch talking. Okay, what's this one? We don't talk much, but this sure as hell doesn't have to be the price to save my father. You pay me more than enough for my work that I can sort out all of the medical bills myself. But that doesn't get her out of Chemco. Sounds like your sister had the right reasons, just made the very wrong choice. That's a good one. Really talented. And she stuck by my family after I let out. But nobody survives more than a few tours, picking over the bones of the old cities. Nano, radiation, storms, crap equipment. Nobody lasts. Going on one of those barges is a death sentence. No one ever comes home. You know you're going on that barge just to get the life insurance payout for someone you left behind. Below the street level, what they are offering is still a lot of money. Or a month tour picking over the ruins of Chicago or Philadelphia in a death sentence? Not a good deal. I'm not trying to defend my kid sister choice here. Whatever we might think, it's a good enough deal for a lot of people. Chemco vacuums up new blood from the slums constantly. Because we street people are cheaper than robots. No, I can't let that happen. Has your sister asked you for help? Once that salvage barge takes off for Chicago, there isn't any coming back. My kid sister's young, dumb, going to get killed for nothing. That's all I could see. No, Dot never asked, but that never slowed me down. I shouldn't have, but oh, Synch, what did you do? I tried to boost her real easy like. Cheap idiot. Dot just walked right out of the gate, just that easy. I was waiting to pick her up. B tier or not, they don't do low security. Didn't get far, did she? Not far at all. Now she's in lockup in a prison inside the training facility. You're not leaving us a lot of good options, Synch. Okay. I mean, obviously we're gonna do this. This is a very important mission for us, not just for Synch, but because we get more recruits, which is good. That's what we want. So I mean, let's put that out there now. We're not going to do this mission, but I'm just trying to see some of these choices here. That's made a choice. Why would we interfere? The training cohorts she's in getting ready to go on their first salvage mission. It's a dinky little training facility. We slide in, break Dot out, we're gone. It's a mega corporate facility. Don't try to undersell Chemco. They play for keeps just like the rest of them. Dot ships out to Chicago soon on one of those megacorp death barges. Undersell that. That doesn't change that you're asking us to take a risk on this. If my vote counts for anything, you know where I stand. Synch always has her back. Now we have to get hers. I know firsthand what it's like to lose a Sib. We need to do something while we still can and rescue Dot. Right, so Dot's full record recruit can be seen in the roster so we can best consider our options if we delay. What would your Dot do with another shot at freedom? Maybe sign on with us? Dot got her jack at age 8 and she's been skating IC ever since. You know she's a skilled hacker because no corp put her in chains. And she went all sacrificial and joined one. You think I'm good at what I do? Just you wait till you see Dot in action. That doesn't change that you're asking us to take a risk on this. Okay, we went through this already. No, we're definitely gonna do this. As you can see, hacker. Yes, we definitely could use another hacker. The timeline sounds tight, but we can make it happen. I knew I could trust you with this. We're like family, all of us. You won't regret it. Time is pretty short. We'll have to plan our hit on Chemco quickly. when the time comes, I'll need to go along to convince her to come with us. Short timelines, big megacorps, no pay, just perfect. All right, so we got a new job, the Sibling Breakout. When does that do? Oh, we got a little bit of time. Rescue required, which means we have to get in and get her out. All right, I just want to check and see if there's anything else. No, so we'll get money for this one. No, we have to make our money here and nothing for this one. All right. So let's take a look at what potentially could be our next recruit here. See if she's got the same. Okay, so undiscovered digital prodigy. Someone found you early in life, you might have been a prodigy. The harsh struggles of living below the level turned your prodigious talent into using tech skills as a survival mechanism. So +5 tech. So you got 5 techs, not terrible. Kind of not as good. Ooh, hard stop 1. When you hit the pause button, you hit it hard. When hacking, gain +1 turn jamming for security devices from Matrix. Okay. Oh, so if you jam from the Matrix, okay, that I was thinking even if you use your thing, that would count. And she's got +3 legwork. Interesting. Okay, so I'm curious. She's like barely better. That's kind of interesting. Her level's a little bit higher too. But when I did this last time, I guess this is yeah, I think are all 3 of these encoded traits hard coded. I know this one must be because I remember this before, but unless the bonuses got changed. Because I remember her being better by quite a bit the last time. But anyway, either way, having another hacker, good. Because as you can see, there's a lot of times we could use a hacker. And man, what sucks is just the move speed's a little bit better. I was hoping for a little bit something extra here too. But she also is 4 power level, so I mean they may be in the end pretty similar. 200 hit points, 190. I mean, they both got -10 hit points, don't they? No. Okay. But she's also good at Legwork, so I mean, should be good either way. Should be good. All right, but yeah, so that is definitely going to be something we want to do. Like I said, so I gotta have a barracks upgrade, which 2, yep, and 1. Just get this going right now while we're thinking about it. All right, so I haven't got any money. That's all right. All right, Bad Wolf Escapade. So she's gonna be out. So we're going to. I wonder if there we go. I can do it that way. Okay, so I can use the arrows. Okay. Oh, that's right. We also have in the settings now because. Let me see here. Gameplay, tutorial, high speed Safehouse timeline. I'll turn that off. I like it a little bit slower. So that's the new default option, is that it can be high speed because they took out there used to be pause and then play and then the fast forward. So they consolidated it into just 2 buttons. And the default option is fast. Personally, I like it a little bit slower so I can react to things. But now we have her out 30%. That's not bad. That's just slightly worse than what a lot of other people have. So our face even has 30%. So that's not too bad. Let us also... We're gonna talk to do these 2 before we sign up for this, but I want to do this one pretty soon. As much as I would like to get some heat off, this will be done pretty soon too. Let's But the other thing I want to do is spread out some of these missions because they're starting to get real close together, and that's rough. Which is one reason I was saying I want to get one done, then we can like space them out a little bit better. But that's also, like I've been talking about, having a barracks, a big barracks with lots of people in it, so that I can deal with having a lot of missions and we can still be able to rotate. But can't always do that. How many people do we need for this? 4. Okay. And I guess this one's a 4 too. Yep. This one's a 4, I believe, too. Yep. Cool. All right. I know at least for this one, we'll take our newest member out for a spin. I think that would be a good one for her to get some opportunities to be a part of the gang, I guess. This one's a full-on fight and hacking mission. So yeah, this is gonna be an interesting one because I've not done one of these yet. Unless it's gonna be like a storyline mission that will be coming. Let's do this one because I believe this is the legwork. We would want to have some of that out of the way. We've got to talk about getting someone in Milsec on a payroll. If we're going to be trying jobs and heists above the street level, anything worth serious money, we need some coverage from Milsec. When you say Milsec, I'm just hearing Bravestar. We can run pretty wild in gang territory and below the street, but if we try to run a job above the level, Bravestar is everywhere. When Night Horizon was dissolved back in 18, that killed their only real competitor. Since then, Bravestar has reasserted its dominance across the entire dome. And the wards. We can't spit without hitting some facility or street corner under their gleaming protection. Good thing the gleam of the badge hides the rot underneath. They've been knee-deep in corruption as far back as when they were the Boston PD. All the better for us. Their corruption is just as ubiquitous as their security contracts across the city. Once the alarms start, the off-site Milsec backup gets called in, and most of the time it's Bravestar. Having the right friend in their organization could give us a lot of needed cover. We should start fishing for a corrupt cop who we can get on our payroll. We need to be picky. We need someone with rank. Sector commander or higher can cause real delays and cover our exits. Alright, so Mask, of course, is our face and our criminal underground networker. If we need to find someone, she can do it with legwork, but she can only be on one legwork at a time. But she's not on any, so we should be good. So depending on the networking we need, other team members may be able to step in and help. Having a Bravestar officer on the take will provide us consistent access to key leverage as we attempt higher paying jobs. Alright, we need someone high up on our list here. So corruption is rampant within the Bravestar. With some careful questions to our Milsec connections and on the street, we can identify a real meat eater willing to betray it all for personal gain. Alright, so this is basically a week. There's 3 attempts, but I think we can send our face out there and get it done. 82% is pretty good. I like those odds. So hopefully just a week. I don't think there'll be another thing we need her for, so we should be good. We need someone high ranking and a real meat eater, not just a corrupt cop, but someone up to their elbows in it. So we're looking for an untrustworthy scum of a Bravestar officer who we can trust to take our bribes. We're looking for corruption that stems from greed. We'll feed the greed. It will take a week or 2 to find the right officer, but double dealing is second nature to Bravestar. I'll find the right one. Cool, so she's gonna be out there doing her job, doing the dirty work. We like it. And that's perfect. Alright, I wanna think about this a little bit because Like I said, I really want to spread some of the stuff out. All right, let's get this room going first before we do anything more. Right. So let's find out what our counter intel pod can do for us. So we could see right away we have 2 tokens. So I'm still not sure what these are going to be from. Oh, these are material components for nanofab forges, which we don't deal with yet. Okay. So we have 2 tokens right now. All right. Nano pollution. Yep, we know about that. Counter intel trades tokens for counter intelligence and advantages. Yes. Every 10 days we get a token, and we have 2 out of 2 right now. So we can't like build up a huge stockpile. It's a stockpile that depends on stuff apparently. Next token generated in 10 days. So we have options right now with our tokens. We have blow off heat. We can immediately reduce the team's heat by 15 to a minimum of 0. We're at 13, so find a hack mission. So we can create a new job to hack a corporate host for pay data. This is kind of like having a quick money making one. It's kind of cool. We can trade tokens for favors. Trade tokens to contacts for favors. Okay. And headhunter interference blocks headhunters from interrupting our heist for 3 days. Right now we have 1 on our tail at 18%. That's only going to slow them down for a little bit. I was half thinking of doing that right away, but maybe not. So after our next mission, this is going to be one that we're going to want to run. Just erase it. That's nice. So I like this. I'm liking this already because of this. That's a lot of heat. I didn't think it was going to be that much heat coming off, but 15. Yes, sir. And then these ones don't take a token to do, it looks like. Okay. All right, so if we look at the upgrades here, if we upgrade it, if we upgrade it to level 2, I thought for a second we were at level 2, we're not. But if we upgrade it to level 2, our next one will be great loot heavy hacking missions. So I guess we get better ones. We get better missions at level 2 maybe. Ooh, 180. Woo! Wow. And that's not counting that we got to do some upgrades here as well. Nano pollution of course goes up quite a bit. Tokens are generated faster, but we don't get more at level 2. Okay. We have some room in our nano scrubber. I wonder 90 to go up to the next one here. Also got to do some power wires and stuff here. Some power utility here. Okay, I was thinking this is where we needed to go for the cryogenic cooling, but that's actually cold storage, which makes sense. It's called cold storage for a reason. So we could also do this. This is ready to go as well. This would get our maximum. No, it does not. I thought that would do it. It does not. So we'd be stuck at 3 for a little bit. So that's a limit on Command HQ. No, it's not. What is that limiting then? That's you. We're already building you. I thought I saw one that needed 4 cryo. Maybe I'm completely going crazy. Which is probably exactly what's going on. I'm going absolutely crazy. You would think the cost for a bench would go down when you level up, but apparently not. That's interesting. All right. Yeah. Oh, nope. I thought maybe it was this one. Nope. That's level 3. We're at level 4 in power wires. I didn't do this, did I? Yeah. This is actually doing better than I thought. All right, so then we also have options for our next bit of buildings here. I've been saying for a long time that I want to do the underworld hub, and it's still it's not going to be good for recruits like I was hoping for, but there's still some utility to be had. So I'm definitely going to want to do that at some point. We don't have the money for it right now, though. All right. Cool. So what I want to do is this is the plan. I want to do this mission, this Bad Wolf escapade, probably now. I think that's what we're going to do next. I think we won't take that conversation until after we do this, in order to be able to move this mission up. Like, it's got 10 days. Do this now. We can probably wait to the end of the timeline, or of the deadline here, take this conversation, find out when this needs to be done. I'm gonna guess we'll probably have like 2 weeks. We can move this up or this one up depending on what we're looking at, and do it in basically 5 days, I think is what we're thinking. And then we'll have room for this mission afterwards as the last mission in our list here. And then we're spread out. We have a chance if someone gets hurt, they can recover. If someone has to go out on legwork, that might pop up. We have a chance that they might be able to come back for one. You know, that kind of thing. That's my thought process on this. Very simple. And did we get any? Oh, that's not the one I was looking for. Codex. Nothing new, right? We're going to have a new one, hopefully, from our face mask. We'll hopefully go out there and bring us home a wonderful Brave Star contact. Yeah, I love the corrupt cop trope. It's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be. It makes sense in this context. In this world, this game world. It's very, it's a very gray world. So everyone is kind of out from. It's very cyberpunk. Let's put it that way. If you played like, what is it, Cyberpunk 2077, then you kind of have an idea of what kind of world a cyberpunk world is, and in that it's very, very can be very oppressive and such, and that there's like not really good people. Everyone's got their kind of dark side, and so like you would think, oh, the police are quote unquote good. Well, we know corruption and such is under there, but there's even more in such a world such as this. So makes sense that we should be able to bring one onto our payroll, which is, like I said, pretty cool. I just was curious to see what some of the favor values are and who we have favors with, because like I said, we have that token we can always give to someone for more favors if they have like a nice big favor value. 70,000. Obviously this person's not gonna take calls. 70,000. Woo. If we were on their good side, maybe. But it doesn't sell anything anyway, so doesn't help us. 8%. Ew, that's terrible. 66. Oh, but if he sold something. A lot of our people don't sell anything though. 16 from Dr. Ash. That kind of, come on now. 35 for buying guns and weapon mods and stuff is not that great, but it is useful that we would be able to stuff in with some more if we need to, because everything is super expensive. Well, like a bull assault rifle, maybe, I guess. Let's see. See what Diego sells here. Level 1 stuff, though. I guess it would be good to take some money off of, maybe, some of the stuff. I wonder how we even use it. I'm not 100% sure. But if we can at least put it towards some of the stuff, that would at least help. We could buy... I guess what we would be looking at would be like a level 2 pistol or 2. In which case we would go secure shot. 65,000 though. Ooh. So the secure shot, a little bit better accuracy, a little bit more damage, but also a little bit more recoil. Interesting. And what's the other thing? We of course like assault rifles. There's 2 different ones here: Street Dragon and the Swift Kit AR-13. All right. What about blades? That would be a good thing for us too. E-cutter or a sling blade. This has got some pure damage on it. Like this, I guess, is the kind of the upgrade of this. Kind of, but not completely. I mean, stat wise it kind of is. Like it just ups the damage a bit. It's got bigger reload size for using the armor cutter. A little bit more recoil. But this is got, it just adds pure damage, which is nice. That would definitely be something we would look at. If we do some multi-classing, one thing we might want to look at is SMGs. That's what they use in the Agent X rapid fire auto lit. Very interesting, of course. You have any E rifles? Not yet. Not yet. That's me thinking ahead. Cool. All right. Yeah, that's. I was just curious about some of the stuff that we could buy. Like I said, I was thinking, still thinking, that perhaps what we want to do is to differentiate Rook a little bit from Pain. To add a multi-class, I was thinking what might be interesting, since we can't really do a Vanguard right now, so we don't have access, since we do not have access to a Chameleon Sheath, maybe we might do an Agent X, because we do have a Nano Hive. And this would be interesting as a shooting version with some ambush kind of abilities. I think it could be a pretty good complement to what we need. Snipers are interesting, but for me, we're not, since we try to be a lot more stealthy, snipers are for going loud. Scourge is very interesting as a class. I really would think it's really cool. I would want to really go with a single class Scourge, at least to start with. just because they got so much stuff, so much cool stuff that I would want to try out. And so I was hoping that we would be able to get one through the Underworld hub, but I'm not sure there are any available right now, and at this point in early access. And that is definitely someone we definitely want to bring in is a Scourge. So that's why I'm thinking about multi-classing to H and X. I think this would be good and fun. Although I'm not sure that she, especially with what she has right now, maybe still would be a good option for her. I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. The only concern though is that her move speed kind of sucks. But we can always work on that a little bit. But I think any of that will wait until we get our med clinic going, I think. But you can see what we have. Do we not have? Oh, I thought we had already owned. Don't we have any? I thought we did. I could have swore we had stuff. Oh, it's probably because wrong slot. Matrix link for hacker class. Is it Vesperline Brain? Yeah, there it is. So Chem Hive, we have a Chem Hive and we have a Nano Hive. Oh, they're separate. I was thinking they used the same one. Okay, so we can multi-class into a Scourge if we really need to. We can, if it's gonna take forever for us to get one. I mean, we're still early enough that we can wait a little bit longer. But yeah, so we do have a Nano Hive too. So like I said, well, I'm gonna have to think on that a little bit. How much does this do? Wound resistance down, but extra initiative. Oh, so this is for a hacker too. Right. Do we have anything else? There's probably an easier way of doing this, but more dermal plating for someone if someone really could use it. Although the speed down is such a pain. Aluminum bone graft. +3 strength, +10 HP, and +10% wound resistance. Oh, this is just nothing but good bonuses. There's no drawbacks. That's nice. This could be nice for someone. This might be there's some options here. Could really think about it. What could really be of interest there? Strength, especially for like the kinetic pure damage upgrade, which I believe our swords do a little bit of. Kinetic. There's kinetic. Alright, so that is the idea that we're thinking of here. And this will be perfect though, because we can do the mission. Heat will go up. We'll use our token, heat will go down. And then we'll be ready to go for the next bit, especially for doing this mission here, which is going to definitely be a heat mission because we're going to be shooting people. And last time I did one of these type of missions, we shot a lot of people. Like, if you remember from a few episodes ago in the mission that we did for Mute and the second part of it, where we were trying to find the information on her sibling, and Rook had to sit behind cover and just mow down 8 people. That's nothing. We may mow down a lot more people in this mission here. So yeah, we may really rack up the heat. So we'll see. But that's our tentative plan then. This mission, find out when this goes. Go a little bit, couple days. Make sure that we get rid of the heat. We'll do one of these 2 missions. I'm not sure which one yet. And then we'll have an idea of when this is ready to go. And then we'll kind of spread those out. Yeah, that's perfect. And then we'll have options and we are working on our barracks. Barracks will be ready for when Sibling Breakout is finished. And we're all happy. Everything is happy. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool. You're being a friend. Quote a very, very good movie. But that's gonna do it here. We'd actually look at this. It's good. Oh damn! I thought we were at a half hour. I tried. Then I got interested in seeing some of the stuff that was going on, and that was dumb. But we're but that's gonna do it here tonight. Thank you all for watching, hanging out a little bit, and seeing what is going down. Every time I'd like, yeah, we're doing good. I even looked over and I was like, oh, we're at like 25 minutes, good. And then I went on a tangent for a little bit, looking at weapons and looking at contacts and stuff like that. It was going so well. We were doing so well. Oh well. Anyway, like I said, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for supporting. If you're enjoying this video, whether it's in this playlist, this video itself, in this playlist, other playlist, anything at all, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff here. And yeah, just thank y'all for supporting, because we're on the road to 100 subscribers. It's awesome. Thank y'all very much. We are at 85, I think. So awesome. We'll see. It may have gone up by the time this comes out. I know we're behind, at least a few weeks behind. We're just about to put out the very personal video, the cluttering video, very soon in this playlist. So gives you an idea of how far apart things are, but it's good that we have ourselves a little bit of a backlog, because I will not have as much time this month, mostly because there's going to be a lot of events going on in September for me, friends visiting, and got a friend who has a wedding, and there's a lot of stuff going on. So normally I have a little bit more extra time to record some of these videos, and not going to. So backlog will finally start to clear, and we'll have to start putting things out within like a week, probably. We'll see how things actually shake out. But yeah, thanks, like I said, for hanging out, watching. You can always check in the description, at the bottom of the description. We got some links to Twitch and Twitter if you want to check that stuff out. I've been doing a little fun playthrough of V Rising with some of my friends on Twitch if you want to check that out. Of course, that's also going to be limited as well because of the aforementioned busy September, but it's all good. So yeah, that's it. Thank you all once again. Always like to thank you all as much as possible. So hopefully y'all are doing well out there. Stay well, stay safe, stay good, stay healthy, and stay cool. Summertime still, even though we're starting to get close to easing out of it, still summertime here in the northern hemisphere, so stay cool. And if you're in the southern hemisphere, hopefully winter is finally starting to fade a little bit, and it's gonna get a little bit warmer for you. So yeah, thanks once again. Y'all be good, and yeah, have a good one. I was gonna say something and then I just completely blanked on it, but doesn't matter. So y'all be good, be safe out there, and I will catch you all next time. So you have a good one. Adios for now, everybody. Bye bye.